if you'll notice my queen number, I'm at a 6 right now, and that is a ton of transfuse. If they had full energy on all of them, that's 4 times 6, that's 24 transfuses. That's just about saving like 12 mutalisks. That's like 12 mutalisks right there, because they have about 100 life right there. So quick number crunch right there. And it looks like he is going to be getting a little cutesy and just picking stuff off. I would be going over there as well, except he has these pesky spore crawlers, and he does have a higher muta count than me. And one thing you have to worry about in muta versus muta is if you are caught running away, he can have half of his mutas chasing you directly and have the other half try and cut you off in the direction you will be going. Saying I'd be going this way with my mutas. Oh, we got a little bit of confrontation here, so I'll let you guys watch. And we'll see that he does back off because he sees all these queens, which is smart from him, but he does let me just annihilate all those poor little zerglings. But as I was saying, say his mutalisks were chasing me and I was flying this way. Well, he could directly chase me this way and send another patch of mutalisks this way to where I will be going, because I will be going back to my base. And this way, he's able to catch me and do a lot of damage and possibly pick off a couple mutas. So it's basically common sense, but some people just don't think to do it, and it's really important to try and execute that. But still making queens on my part. Gonna go to the production tab, and I really wanted to get a lot of upgrades because I knew I was behind in pure quantity of mutas, so I wanted to be better in the quality because I'm just a quality guy, quality type of player. But I do have my expo up. Important, important, important to get those extractors up as soon as possible, because once again, this is a muta game, and whoever will get the most gas probably will win, very in their favor at least. And very important just to be annoying the whole game. Try and pick off units and just distract them. Right here would be a great time to split up his army. And oh my gosh, he just takes a direct beeline, and this, because of this, instead of having half chase me and the other half try and cut me off, I'm able to get away. Because if he chase me and I change directions, then he will be able to do a lot of damage. So what are you doing? You have to chase me. Why don't you listen to Hobo? But anyway, just pumping out more mutas still and trying to keep this mineral number low. So pumping out more queens, picking off overlords, just being annoying in general. And you can see he is supply capped, and he does have gas that's left over because he is supply capped. So you can just see how annoying that is and very key to do. And all game, you never want to sit with your mutas like you can see right here. Be very good idea just to pick off as many overlords and or drones or queens or anything as possible. And I'm just keeping my queens up here at front where I can use them wisely. And he almost picks this off, and then I'm like, oh, I got it. Boom, transfuse. And he's like, psych. One volley takes out a spine crawler just about. So at this point I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot of mutas. So I'm pumping out more queens. Imagine that. But yeah, see, still want to keep this number low. You want to keep it at about below 500 average throughout the game. That would be a nice target point to keep. Even lower than that would be nice. But yeah, it's all about the macro. And like I said, queen's very good for spreading creep tumors to a certain extent. For this defense, like I said earlier, to be able to use my mutalisks while just having my queen stay back. For injecting larvae and all of that good stuff. And I'm sending my drones to my spire, just making sure everything's okay, and then I send them to my minerals. Okay. And yep, I'm still just being really annoying with these mutas. Gonna speed this up just a little bit. And picking off overlords, and he's probably pissed off about that. And we're just climbing to 200 at this point. And it's around this time where I'm going, okay, well, there's absolutely no way that I can beat him in pure numbers of mutalisks. So there's something I will definitely have to tech to. so that I can play smarter rather than harder than him. So in the near future, you will see that I am going to be throwing down an infestation pit, and of course, this means that I will be able to go infestors. If I do believe he does beat me to it. Yeah, he is thinking the exact same thing, and he sends a bunch of zerglings in here, and I come over with my banelings and use them really noobly, but still get the job done. So he just wasted a bunch of zerglings right there. But anyway, when am I gonna put this freaking infestation pit down? Still pumping out some queens. So I got around 10 queens at this point, I do believe. And I'm gonna be throwing. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so gonna sneeze for sure. Oh, nope. Oh my god, that's the worst feeling in the world. Okay, well. Ugh. Well, I threw down my infestation pit. So, and right about as that does go down, I'm gonna go for that pathogen glands, because that allows you to have fungal growth be able to be casted right off the bat, which is key, especially because it takes a while for the mana to regenerate on the infestors. You can see he does have infestors already, and I'm not aware of this at this point. If I was, I wouldn't be so offensive. So right next to him, as you will see me over here pretty soon, I do believe I go to take out this overlord, not quite sure. But yeah, he's going to try and be sneaky. I did see that he had infestors. No. This is going to be soon. And he's right here, and he doesn't pop up in time. And he's like right there. Where was it? I don't know. He definitely let out a fungal growth somewhere. And I was like, holy crap, that was close. So now I have my infestors out and a buttload of queens. I do believe that's the correct terminology, a buttload. Or maybe a cattle of queens. No, a herd. A den of queens. Anyway, I have a lot of queens. And this allows me to play very defensively, but still be able to feel safe. Because, like I said, all of this transfuse is saving a ton of mutalisks. And they also do, like I said, do a lot of damage to air. So it would have been a good idea to probably upgrade ground ranged attack, or even their armor at this point, because I just have so many and would have helped a lot. But yeah, we both have about the same unit composition at this point, except for, of course, the queens. And we will see in a little bit just how important these queens are. How many queens do I have here? I have 13 queens. Damn. So, I get this key number infestors that I wanted, and okay, I'll rewind a little bit to show you just how important infestors are. So, I don't think he knows no, he doesn't know that I have infestors at this point, and this is all he sees. So he obviously doesn't see this pit. He doesn't know I have infestors, and because of this, he's gonna pay a pretty heavy price. Just gonna play this through at faster speed, which is technically normal speed. He has an overseer here, I don't know why, and here comes a fungal growth. Ba-boom! And right now, all I'm doing is just transfusing the crap out of my mutalisks. And you can see just how many it will save. I should be throwing down more fungal growths here. Oh, if I just threw down like one or two more, that would have been bye-bye to all of these mutalisks. That was definitely a really stupid move by me. But I wanted to keep transfusing them, so I was a little off on my micro, I suppose. And here's another stupid idea. I do know he had infestors, but I clumped my units anyway, and somehow mismicroed my queens, which pissed me off. I definitely had them in a group, and they just ran away. But yeah, he had more numbers than me. He had a better position with his infestors. And thusly, he is able to take out a lot of my mutalisks, just about all of them. And so now I'm just moving in with my queens, and I don't think he knows how much trouble he's in at this point. He's just like, oh, a bunch of queens? But then later he's going to be like, oh, a bunch of queens, and then he pees his pants. or something like that. I don't know. I'll ask him later what he did. But no, just kidding. This was actually a ladder match, believe it or not. So I did see he try to expo over here. He's trying to be cute. I don't like cute, so I went to destroy it with a couple Zerglings. And now I'm just moving in his base, and he doesn't really have anything, and these queens are really just paying off. I didn't use any minerals that would have gone to anything else, and now I can just pick all these off using transfuse, keeping these guys alive, just being so annoying. There's really nothing he can do, actually. In response, I do believe he does make Zerglings, but queens are good against Zerglings too, so queens are just pimp, basically. So yeah, and at this point, I made a bunch of units, and oh God, another rally mistake. They were still throws down a couple fungal growths. They were still at my base, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't really matter because my queens are literally just cleaning up here, and he has wet himself at this point. And it's really important for queens to be able to be mobile, so I throw down a creep tumor here so I can commute around on the creep colony, and just I'm trying to spread my Zerglings out so that they don't all get fungal growth, because that would be a bad situation. And he says, "Good game, yo," cause see his street. So yeah, that just emphasizes one of the points I've been saying all along, which is queens are very, very useful in all situations, especially in services, or especially when you're gonna have that mutawar and you're gonna have a lot of extra minerals anyway. So don't forget to make queens, and hopefully this helped you in your Zerg versus Zerg, just pointing out some of those key concepts. And yeah, I guess that's it. Hope you liked it. Hobo4Craft signing out.